All right, so I'm pretty sure that BLM has officially jumped the shark in terms of the level of stupidity that they could reach as an organization, as followers, as ju- eh, unbelievable. So basically, what ended up happening was there was this guy uh, who attempted to kill a woman and her two kids. He was shooting into her apartment. And then the police were called, and the police came, and the police ended up shooting him. Sounds like a pretty standard, this is why police have the ability to use force type of a deal. You would think that. Until you realize that, oh, because the guy was black, all of a sudden there needs to be these mass and incredible protests like you saw at the beginning. And then you get this poor woman who's coming to her apartment, and they're protesting at her apartment building. They're protesting at her apartment building because a guy that tried to kill her and her two young kids got shot by police in the process of him trying to kill her and her two kids. And this is some sort of sign of tragedy and police brutality, I guess, in the United States of America. It's unbelievable. And the worst part is that I don't know if you could see it a little bit there at the beginning, but I'll play two different camera angles, two different, I guess, where you can hear what the protesters were saying and look into the eyes of what some of the protesters were thinking of this woman who had just gone through one of the most traumatizing experiences a human being could probably go through, and how empathetic these people are, because we all know that they're out there because they feel empathy for people and they want justice and they want this and they want that, and police are out of control and they're killing the black people. I know that he was like trying to kill someone and he had a gun and he was shooting it at people, but the police should have just came there and given him a hug. I bet if he just got a hug, it would have been fine. His mom probably didn't hug him. And if he just got a hug, he would have stopped shooting. That's the first angle. And one of the first things she says is that if I was the one that got killed, you wouldn't even be here. And they're like, we would be here. No, they fucking wouldn't have. No, they wouldn't have. You know how many, you know how often a black guy kills someone in America and there's no protests and nobody gives a fuck? 51% of all the murders. So save it. Save me this bullshit. They're sitting there trying to justify it. It's like, no, you're there because a cop killed a black guy and you don't care the reasons why. You just care that he's black and he's dead. No accountability for his own actions. No accountability for the fact that no one gave a fuck about this guy, because in any other situation, they would have looked at him like, this guy's crazy, fuck this guy, blah, blah, blah. But the second he gets killed by a cop, all of a sudden, you're like pro-black, power to the people bullshit. Fuck you. Anyway, going to the next one. This is a different angle, and this one is the most blood-boiling one of them all. Mostly because I can tell the voice is white when they say it, and I can just picture in my brain the type of they, them looking moron that this person is. But let's see if you guys can catch it. You're alive. Shut up. You're alive. Shut up. And then old liberal white guys like, I'm sure it was a terror. I'm sure it was a terror, but you have to understand that he was black, therefore he should have gotten special hugs and kisses from the cops instead of bullets, even though he was actively trying to kill you, because that's the way it should be. Shut up, you're alive. Shut up, you're alive. Could you imagine getting shot at and then people being like, shut up, you're alive? How long until it's like, yeah, I know you got shot, but like it didn't hit any vital organs. Like, you never gotten shot before, pussy? Like, he had to lose his life because you got shot in the arm? Like, did you have to amputate your arm? Did you have to do all this? Did you have to do all that? You have to like get shot by the police because he was shooting at your kids and you got shot in the arm? You know how many people get shot in the arm in the hood every single day? Like, you're alive. You're alive. I know he's white. You can hear it in his voice, right? You can hear it in his voice. He's one of these fucking white guys who needs to get the shit beat out of him.
There's bullet holes in my kitchen because he sat in the fucking hallway watching my move. I wish it never happened even though I don't have a place to call home. I can't sleep that night.
She's obviously going through a moment.
This is not okay.
This is what they want to show on the TV. She's obviously going through a moment.
Well, she's like having a moment. Clearly, she's just having a moment. Motherfuckers, man. Oh my god.
This is not okay. Just go home. Go home. Because none of you guys knocked on that man's door to check his health.
Shut up. He comes to my house. Shut up. You're
No, because you guys did not come. He did not. You guys did not come and visit that man. This is not the time for the play. It wasn't. This is not the man. It's all man. It's not okay for me. No, put your hand away. No, because you think it's okay to get in my kid's in the car. My kid's in the car. My black kid is in the car. He tried to kill me in front of my kids. He tried to kill me in front of my kids. He tried to kill me in front.
Could you imagine being the stupid bitch who just comes up to her and is like, this isn't the time for it. This isn't the time for it. You're protesting outside of her house. You fuck. I don't even know if I can. It's so infuriating. Great way to start the week. Great way to start the week. Unbelievable. And then you wonder. These BLM people wonder why nobody freaking supports any of their bullshit anymore. It's because it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You're all full of shit. You don't actually care. That's why BLM steals $6 million to buy houses and shit like that for themselves and to pay their baby daddies and all that bullshit. Oh, soapbox. But that's what they deserve. That's what they deserve right there. Getting called pieces of shit because that's a piece of shit thing to do. Oh, the cops are so violent. Oops. And then you're mad at the woman. You're mad at the woman who got shot at. Who's cooking food for her kids in the kitchen and a bullet went through her kitchen. And not a single one of these fucks would have been out there if her or one of her kids got hit with one of those bullets. Not a single one of them would have been there. And you all know it. Everyone watching right now, you know not a single one of them would have been there. Because they're only there right now because the situation is good for them. It's cop and black guy. That's it. Because when it's black guy doing something to anyone else, no one's there. No one's protesting. No one's screaming about violence. The best case scenario you're going to get is that some Instagram account like Hollywood Unlocked or whatever is going to post a thing and you'll see a comment like, the violence needs to stop. And that's it. That's all you get. People make me sick. People make me fucking sick. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun, wasn't it? Holy shit. All right. Bye, I guess. Whatever.